George Kambosos says Haney is a good boxer, but he's not elite. Let's play the game.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's go to boxing scene. You already know what it is. Link will be in the description. So George Kambosos says Haney's a good boxer, but he ain't elite. We found out the hard way. George Kambosos Jr. views Devin Haney as the best available opponent he can fight June 5th. The best available opponent he can fight June 5th. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read this stuff. That doesn't mean the undefeated unified lightweight champion considers Haney an elite level boxer. Kambosos claimed during his press conference Friday at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, Australia, that he'll prove the unbeaten WBC world lightweight champion isn't in his class when they square off in 2 months at the same venue. Look, I've been a contender on the rise for a long time before I won these titles, Kambosos said. So I've been looking for all these guys. I've got notes on all these guys. I know how to beat all these guys, and I will continue to beat all of them. One by one, round by round. One by one. So look, I'm not going to disrespect Devin Haney. He's a good boxer, but he ain't elite, and he will find out the hard way. Let me stop right there for a second. You're not going to disrespect Devin Haney? Why you keep calling him boy? Gubba? Why keep calling him boy, Gubba? Drew, what's a Gubba? Google it. Google it. Seriously. Seriously, Google it. Google it. Gubba. Gubbah. Keep calling Devin boy, I'm going to call you Gubba. Fix yourself. So anyway, I'll read on. Sydney's Kambosos knocked off a lightweight who was considered elite in his last fight. Teofimo Lopez was a 10-1 favorite during fight week, but Kambosos dropped him in the first round, survived the 10th round knockdown, and topped Lopez by a split decision in their 12-round, 135-pound title fight November 27th at Madison Square Garden Hulu Theater in New York. Good for him. The 28-year-old Kambosos won the IBF, WBA, WBO, and the WBC franchise lightweight titles from Brooklyn's Lopez. Let me stop right there. I thought you had to request the franchise status. How the hell did he win it unless he requested it? I mean, take that up with Mauricio Suleiman, the criminal that he is. Whatever. Yeah, he's a criminal. He's a criminal. He's a criminal. Yes. He's a criminal. Yeah, go look at my videos and find out why I say that. Anyway, the 23-year-old Haney holds the only lightweight championship, the WBC World Crown, that Kambosos needs to become boxing's first fully unified lightweight champion in the four-belt era. Well, this is for all the marbles. Language is important. That's the only belt that Kambosos needs. Guess what? The 3 that he has is the only ones that Devin needs. Let's play the game. Whatever. Las Vegas' Haney contends he is the WBC's legitimate lightweight champion, despite that Kambosos beat the man, Teofimo, who beat the man, Lomachenko. You know Lomachenko? They tried to yank him from the war to block this fight. Right? Devin has to take short money. He says, yo, whatever you're giving Lomachenko, I'm going to take. And what is he taking? 2 fights in Australia? 2 fights in Australia? and Lomachenko inserted in that deal. This is what they do to black fighters, y'all. This is what they do. Name one white fighter that got a raw deal like this, but Devin's taking it on the chin. He says, you know what? I'm just going to perform. This is what it is. And call it what it is. How did Devin end up with that WBC strap when Loma was supposed to fight him? How the hell is Loma even inserted into this when he got 2 losses that he hasn't avenged? Teofimo Lopez, what happened with him? He told y'all. You know what I was going to do with it? If he beat Cambozo, he was going to vacate everything and go to 140. Devin Haney was never on the menu. 3 ducks, but Devin's correct. Cambozo's fighting him because he was forced to. There was nothing else. So I don't buy for 1 minute. What did he say earlier in this article? What did he say? He's the best one available. No. He's the only one available. Because no one was going to watch you fight a top 10 guy lower in the rankings at wherever you fighting in Australia. You're not popping like that. Tim Tszyu is the man over there. Not you. Tim Tszyu, not you, boss. Tim Tszyu, not you. But back to the article. Haney won the WBC's interim lightweight title when he stopped Russia's Zara Abdullaev. I was at that fight. That was in the Hulu Theater. I was at that fight. He hit him in the face so hard it sounded like a damn gunshot. It stopped him. I forgot what round. Oh, 4 rounds. There it is, right there. See, just read it. There you go. I was there. The WBC elevated Haney to world champion when it was made when it made Lomachenko its franchise champ. You see that? You see that? They elevated Haney to world champion when it made Lomachenko the franchise champ, which enabled Lomachenko to oppose Lopez rather than making a mandated title defense against Haney. Why is that not bigger news? But you got motherfuckers coming out here talking about, oh, Haney ain't fighting nobody. There was opportunity right there. He dropped the belt because he thought Teofimo was easier work. But I did say, hey, man, Teofimo's going to beat him. And not only do I think Teofimo needs to beat him, it's for the greater good. He needs to beat him because it's for the greater good. Because I thought that Teofimo was going to be a man of his word and get that last strap. And now this franchise thing is floating around. And instead of doing what he said he was going to do, he was running around talking he was undisputed. No, you're not. Never forget Lomachenko dropped. It says right here. I'll read it again. The WBC elevated Haney to world champion when it made Lomachenko its franchise champ. Now, again, according to Mauricio Suleiman, you have to request the franchise status. Lomachenko said, I never requested it. Well, somebody's lying. But guess what, Lomachenko? It still falls on you. Because whether you requested it or not, you damn sure accepted it. Ridiculous. Stop it, man. Stop it. It's right here. We're not making it up. Back to the article. Cambozo wanted to fight a more accomplished. Cambozo wanted to fight a more accomplished Lomachenko on June 5th. Lomachenko agreed to contractual terms, but the division champ pulled out of their bout because of the Ukrainian boxer's commitment to assisting his country in military efforts in its war with the Ukraine. They tried so hard. And let me ask you a question. What makes Lomachenko more accomplished when he got 2 goddamn losses? Oh, but who Devin Haney fought? Watch this. Second pro fight, he fought a journeyman with multiple losses by the name of Orlando Salido. Lost that fight and never avenged it. Then lost to Teofimo Lopez, who also ducked Devin Haney. So don't talk to me about what Devin Haney didn't do. Let's talk about what was done to him. Ducked. Haney happily replaced Lomachenko in the main event. ESPN will air in the United States the night of June 4th. They call him the Dream, but now that it's signed, really, reality is going to kick in, Cambozo said. Day by day, the reality is going to set in stone. You're going to see it. This stadium, this fighter you got in front of you. This ain't no game. You goddamn right it's not a game. You goddamn right it's not a game, Cambozo. You tried to do, you know what, you're kicking yourself in the ass, Bozo. You tried to do what Lomachenko did and what Teofimo did, but it fell on you. You was left holding the bag. Y'all guys robbed the bank, and two of your partners got away, and you're left holding all the jewels. But Devin ain't the police. He's like, you robbed these jewels out my store? I'm coming for my stuff back. I ain't gonna call the police. This is street justice. I'm looking at that tattoo. Now watch this, y'all. And I'm just now noticing this. In this article, I'm reading that he said, what did he say? They call him the Dream, but now that it's settled, now that it's signed, reality is going to kick in. Day by day, the reality is going to set in. Dream, right? They call him the Dream. Guess what? Your tattoo says dream without fear. You see, Devin Haney, it's ordained for you to fight this kid. And your tattoo is a living contradiction to what you're saying about him, because the Dream has no fear. You're left holding the bag and he wants his jewelry back. Oh, I'm sorry. You ain't take it from him? Fine. Guess what? He's coming to take it from you. Strong arm. Cambozo the Gubber. How's that, boy? Let's go, Devin. And you got to do it twice. He ain't in prison with you. You in prison with him. And I feel you're going to get smoked. That's my opinion. Bronx on deck. Move!